What is going on, guys? Scrub Daddy here, doing another video where I talk and just chat a load of shit just in the middle of making a cup of tea. Now, can I flick this? I cannot. Do you know what these things are? I'm making a cup of tea, look. Boom. Actually, we need some milk. Make sure we get that nice and lovely. Little bit of milk in there. And boom, an interactive day at the park. Get that nice and lovely. And there we go. Interactive cup of tea. How you doing, guys? Scrub Daddy here. If you can actually spot how dirty my kitchen is, I am so sorry, but I'm proper lazy as far as that goes anyway. But the last couple of days, because the weather's got... Here's the thing, yeah? I'm unemployed, I pay my bills, oh shit! Oh, this is going to be an issue. Leave it, whatever. My toast just popped. Where is it? I can't see it. Whatever, if you can see it, it's there. My toast just popped, but I can't make an interactive toast. So what I'll do is I'll just let that go cold, and then I will just deal with it later. But anyway, I've got my new tablet, which is different from my laptop, and I think I can do Hangouts from this. Or maybe I can't. I can't do Hangouts on air, I don't think. I've yet to discover that. But if I could, it'd be great. But I can do a recording on it, so that's what I'm doing right now with my interactive cup of tea. But I've been, yeah, like I said, the weather's been rubbish. Oh, this thing needs, hold on a minute. Absolutely know it. My light is funny. It's a little bit old now, so you have to hold it and then flick it like that to get it to work, and I couldn't do it. But anyway. I like to live in a nice place. I like to have internet, Xbox One, buy games, you know, eat fairly good food. Always make sure I got food. Always make sure I can pay the bills. I just about pay the bills, and I'm behind on a couple of bills, but I always, you know, try to get it paid off as quick as I can. And I'd love to go to the gym because I've taken a real interest in bodybuilding, and now you look at me and go, you know, it can go on forever, but I've been watching Rich Piana's steroid cycle, where he's trying to put on 30 pounds. Now, whether you believe in steroids or not, that's a different story. Not believe, but, you know, whether it's on your moral compass, you know, that's here or there. But top bodybuilders use steroids. You cannot get as big as top bodybuilders without steroids. If the sport was completely clean, you'd have a different body shape through bodybuilders. If no one used steroids, if it was across the board no one used steroids, it'd still be bodybuilding, but it'd be natural. It isn't natural, they use steroids. But just because they use steroids, they use steroids does not mean that they don't lift weights and they don't put in the work and they don't spend thousands of dollars in food and stuff to get as big as they are. It takes hard work and dedication whether you take steroids or not. The steroids are there just to put on real big, bulky muscle, and you can't do that natural. Anyway, if I had the money, I'd start going to the gym and start weightlifting. Now, at my age, Richard Piana's, I think, 45 or 46, and he's on a steroid cycle and he's trying to put 30 pounds. He's already a monster and he's been using steroids his whole life. I wouldn't use steroids, but I watch his series of videos to watch him go through this steroid cycle and all the... He also takes 5% Nutrition, which is his own brand. He's very good at marketing. He's a very good businessman. There's a lot that you can learn from him apart from just... You learn a lot from the videos apart from just bodybuilding. Let me finish this. Because I bought a dumbbell. And basic one dumbbell. It's all I could afford. And let me just show you it. So let me turn the lights on here. It's absolutely diabolical. Now when I walk in here, you can actually see what's going on. I bought this bad boy, and I do arm exercises with it. And I'm not gonna do the whole thing because I'll start breathing heavy and sweating and stuff. And my guns have got, you can't see it, but my arm is rock. And eventually when I get a job and all this kind of thing, and I can afford to, I'm gonna either buy a second dumbbell, well, I'm gonna do that anyway, so I can kind of make my exercises better. But I've been doing that for about the past month, and my arms have got really muscular, and so you can't see it when I do this because I have fat. Maybe if I have fat, so you can't really see it, but beneath that fat there is a really hard, solid, hard bicep. I've been doing that, and in the last couple of days, because the weather's got better, because it's been freezing and cold and wet all the way through the winter up north in England where I live in Bradford, and I like to play basketball. And so what I do is I have to walk about, I don't know how long it is, a long way to the basketball court. Let's say it takes a good half an hour walk, yeah, to get there. And then I go there and I do about half an hour of basketball. I've been doing that for the last couple of days because the weather's been getting good. And I'm going to continue that every couple of days, including the arm workouts that I'm doing. And hopefully, well, I'm doing it just to get my cardiovascular better, and you know, just to try to become a little bit more fitter, not in actual losing weight because I still eat like shit, but just to kind of help, you know, tone the heart, you know what I mean, so I don't keel over and have a heart attack. But I've been doing that, and I'm going to continue doing that now because the weather's getting good, and I'm going to try to do that all the way through the summer, including doing that. Hopefully if I get a job, you know, I will start going to the gym. That dumbbell cost £25 from Argos, and it was on sale. I can't afford... well, then it was on sale, and now I was planning to buy a second dumbbell, but it went up. It went up to like £30, and I can't afford £30. I can barely afford £25 spare after I've paid my bills, bought my food, blah, 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 blah. So I'm just continuing the one dumbbell. If I bought two dumbbells, I'll be able to do shoulders as well. And if I bought a bench, I'd be able to do chest. But those things are just not affordable on the income that I have at the moment. So basically this whole thing is just talking about the kind of mini fitness routine that I'm getting into, and I'm going to continue doing it. And I've been watching that like I say, I've been watching that Rich Piana, the bodybuilder, try to put on 30 pounds in 3 months. Eating, he starts off, I think he started off with 5 meals a day, and now tomorrow, or I think today, he's going to go up to 9 meals a day, and I think he's going to go up to a maximum of 14 meals a day, trying trying to do it, and he has all his food home delivered, you know, because he has not only his 5% nutrition company, but he also has the food company as well. And you know, he can do that, and he can do that. He can afford to do that because he has his companies. He's a good businessman. He's good at marketing. Basically, he's just a good businessman. I couldn't afford to do that, but if I did get a job, my next plan would actually be to go to the gym and actually start bodybuilding and bodybuilding on a small scale. I'm still gonna be fat. I still have stretch marks. I'm still, you know, approaching 40. I'm 38. I'm 39 in June. I'm 40 the next following year. You know, I'm hoping that I'd be able to just, you know, just get harder and stronger, and fend off any kind of danger that I might ever get myself into, because I've been feeling a little bit soft and pudgy, and everything's just soft and not very hard at all. And there you go. Let's try this cup of tea. So that's my plan moving forward. You know, guys, I posted on the Scrub Daddy channel. I've had a, I get, my views are pathetic. My sub count is pathetic. Basically, the views are pathetic. No one's watching it. You know, I get a couple of pity views, and I thank you guys for those pity views. I get a lot more success doing other stuff on YouTube, where I actually earn a very small amount of income. That channel that I was actually doing that on, and I'm actually talking about, got a strike. And you know, this is the kind of thing that I'm doing. It's not ethically good, but I got a strike in that channel, and it's out of commission till June next year. This June coming up in a couple of months. Yeah, in a couple of months in June, that strike will go away, and I'll be able to get that channel repartnered, and hopefully earn income from that again. But I think we had a fairly nice payday off of that channel last month, but it's if you know how partnerships and getting paid works, you know, it's a 3-month cycle. So if you earn the money on the first month, you have to wait till the second month and the third month, and I think you get paid on that third month or the following month or whatever. So we may get one, maybe 1 or 2 more payments from that. Probably no more payments, because it happened quite a while ago. But then that will stop, and I'm only getting the minimal couple of pennies that I earn off of doing this shit. And it really does help you, actually, guys, watching these vlogs. You know, and if you guys do want to help me out financially, without donating to my crappy little live streams that my internet can't handle to give you a good quality stream, and half the time it's unwatchable. The longer videos that I put on this channel, I monetize them to fuck, and actually, if you watch that with no ad block, then that's how you can help me. That's how you can help me get that second dumbbell. But anyway, so I'm gonna try to get a little bit more healthy. It's really hard because I'm a fat fuck. I like to eat, and that's just where my head and my dome is at the moment. I'm doing this kind of oh yeah, the What the Fuck podcast. I called it the What the Fuck podcast, but because I watch a lot of podcasts, MMA, Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan's actually on the TV right now. I watch the Joe Rogan podcast. I watch many podcasts. The Church of What's Happening. Watch that podcast if you're into podcasts. I could list so many that I watch, but the What the Fuck podcast, it was low quality. It was a little bit aggressive by myself. And also, I've just realised, because I watch so many podcasts, that one of the podcasts that I watch is actually called the What the Fuck podcast. So I'm actually going to have to probably delete those videos and just do these from now on. Just vlogs, blogs. What the fuck is this called? Is it a vlog? Is it a blog? Is it a podcast? I don't fucking know. But there's actually something else on YouTube called the What the Fuck podcast. It's actually very successful. I'm actually going to have to delete those videos. I'm really embarrassed about it and all that kind of thing. And that's where I am at the moment with that. Can you see the fill-ins? I think this is pretty cool, doing this on my new tablet. It's a new thing. I can walk around. I can walk around with this bitch. Walk around this bad boy. This thing here doesn't fucking work. It does not work. Doesn't work. Joe Rogan podcast that I'm watching at the moment. And my washing and my hellhole existence, and I think you can see Huggy over there as well. You know, it is what it is. It's me just chatting a load of shit, walking around with this thing, just connecting with you kind of thing, and all that kind of thing. I can't afford to drink. I normally like doing these things. I'd love to do this with somebody else, and we're both drinking and just getting fucked up and just chatting a load of shit. But it is what it is. What I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm going to just let this go. I don't even know what I talked about. You probably haven't even lasted this long. But, yeah. Oh, one thing did I talk about? Yes, I think I started to talk about it and then I went off track and talked about something else. But, one thing I have been doing, because I'm really into zombies, if you haven't known. I'll keep producing zombie content, and I'll keep bringing it to you, whether you don't like it or not. And basically, I have always, regardless of how well I've made my videos or whatever, if I come across cheats in the game, I always put them up on YouTube, and I at Treyarch and at Activision Assist, and all this kind of thing, and usually it doesn't get any responses from them. But I actually got a response, and a lot of you guys who are probably watching this know this already, but I got a response of Activision. I work with them first through Twitter. Well, it was actually all through Twitter. You have to DM them and give them as much information as possible. And my aim is not to get that person into trouble who actually done the glitch, because there's a lot of people who do these glitches who think it's normal. My aim is not to get that person into trouble, but I can't be fucked to block his name out of the thing. I don't want to taint the video quality at all when I do that kind of stuff. And I've never ever got a response from them. It's never ever worked. And I've clicked the tweet things trying to get people into trouble for cheating and all this kind of thing. But it's one of the main glitches that's still going on Shadows of Evil, and they go back to me, and it's not just because of me doing that video, but hopefully that's going to get patched, because there's nothing worse than somebody who cheats in zombies in the game. Imagine your beautiful, sacred multiplayer, and there was an in-the-wall glitch where you couldn't see them and they shot you. It's this kind of thing. They're just fucking cheating, yeah? And these people are pond scum, and it needs to be patched, because there's a glitch. There's probably more than one glitch still buried on Black Ops 2 that's just game breaking. And I love Buried, but I can't play it because most of the time people cheat on that. And in Call of the Dead, still active glitches in there. This shouldn't be happening moving forward on the next gen. So I'm really passionate about it, and they got back to me about it, and I can now say there is a consequence to if I catch you glitching in the game. There is a consequence now, and I know how to do it, and I'll keep doing it until you stop doing it, because it's fucking cheating. Biatch! Anyway, that is it, guys. Like I say, there's a consequence to doing that now. I'm glad that Treyarch actually, listened to the small YouTuber and actually gets this thing patched. It actually brings hope in my heart that all cheats will just fucking die, and they won't get away with it. They won't be so fucking cocky and just get away with it now, because there's a fucking consequence now, bitch. Anyway, that is it. There's that. I keep saying that's it, like I'm going to end this. I am actually going to end this soon, because there's only so much I can talk about. Yeah, one last thing. I just watched a Smith's Plays tutorial and walkthrough on the IJdraken, or whatever the hell is going, because it's getting released in March 3rd. Now, you thought, and you guys on PlayStation will already know this if you've had a go, you thought fucking Shadows of Evil was difficult. My God. I look at the shit. The map's complicated enough and there's so much you have to do anyway. The stuff to get the spike things and to upgrade every bow, to get the bow and then the upgrading process, to get those bows to each different thing, and you have to do multiple steps of fucking hard shit that I don't even think I'll be able to know how to do it. Like, it's going to be a real fucking struggle, but the thing with those maps, I know everybody hates it, and when it's got all these steps, what you've got to understand, though, it does actually bring variety and replayability to it, because even if it's like majorly difficult, like it really does look like it's majorly difficult and how to do, I'm not looking forward to doing it at all, to say the honest truth, but I am actually looking forward to different maps on Black Ops 3. Oh my God, I can't wait to the end of this game cycle, so all you fucks move on to the next game that I'm not buying. And now I've got zombies on next gen, I've got Treyarch zombies on next gen, they'll have all the maps out, and by the end of the cycle I'll know hopefully how to do everything. I don't take anything for a given. I don't take anything for a given. I don't even know if I'll be able to do it. One of the processes to upgrading that fucking one of the things is you have to like, you know, Call of the Dead, where you jump on a platform and it shoots you over to the other side. You have to jump on a platform, shoot over, look for a circle, bang, hit it like a sniper and land. You have to do that 4 times. And one of them looks like the most incredibly hard shot ever. It's so far away, it's a little circle, you know, and you have to do it really quick. You have to go boing, boing, bang, hit it. You have to do all that. That looks like a fucking nightmare. And all the other fucking steps to upgrade and all the other fucking bows looks like a fucking nightmare, but I'm going to have to learn how to do it. But I guess it's going to bring longevity and fun, and I'll know how to do it in the end. Because I'm a prestige master, motherfucker. It's been your boy, Scrub Daddy. I hate my voice. And I'm gone.